How about Jim Harbaugh? I don't want to talk about it, bro. But real quick, let me just get your opinion. Every single year Michigan fans go through this. Harbaugh's leaving for the NFL. Harbaugh's gone. Harbaugh do this. Harbaugh do that. You know, and the camera, and it's always on him. And obviously last year he met with the Vikings. I believe he wasn't offered the job. He didn't take the job, and he was out there on like signing day for the recruits. So it wasn't a good look. He's testing the market. Then he told us that he says it won't be a consistent thing. I'm not going to flirt with the NFL that much more. This is what he said last year after winning the Big Ten, and
Right.
which I believe at the moment was probably true, but he might not have expected to do as well as he did in back-to-back years. So when that happens,
Uh-huh.
I believe that you got to at least like hear these NFL teams out, because there is a desire, I believe, for him to go back and win a Super Bowl. But you got to stop and think, if you're him, like, man, do I really want this? I can pretty much get what I want at Michigan. I got everything I want. I could get he took a pay cut, but like if because he won the Big Ten the last 2 years, you get incentives for winning the Big Ten. You get
Right.
incentives for championships. So like he's still making bank. You know what I mean? Getting some of the best player. It's a more open market now, with the NIL and all that. So more players will be
Right.
going everywhere. So it's going to even out more teams. You got a larger playoff race coming. I just don't see why you'd want to leave, man. You got Michigan at one of the highest levels right now.
Believe it.
So, and especially like I seen a report that maybe he was talking with the dude, the owner, David Wilkes' name or something, for the owner of the Panthers, about the potential Panthers fake. Why would you leave Michigan to go coach the Panthers, bro?
I was just gonna say that.
Why would you do that?
If you leave Michigan, it has to be an elite job. It has to be one of the top teams or whatever. You know what I'm saying? At least something that it wouldn't take that long to build up. You feel me? So for him to leave for Carolina, man, that shit is a mess, bro. Like, why would you even want to do that stuff? Even if it is a pay, you know what I'm saying, increase or whatever. But that's kind of like Dion when he took the job or whatever with Colorado. You feel me? So, like I say, man, people really just want to go to the next level, man. People always want to level up. So, but I don't think that'd be the team. If it was something like like that Vegas, like that Las Vegas job, like if something like that or whatever comes up, or if it's like the Green Bay job or something like that, I think he will be a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, inclined to really talk to those guys. But he was just having conversation. He wasn't even like going for like a job, you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't an interview. Yeah, it wasn't a formal interview, because I don't even think
talk, right? Yeah, just wanted to talk to him and stuff like that or whatever.
Yeah, because I don't even think
which
they're
is
allowed
cool.
to.
I don't know how Michigan whatever handles that stuff or whatever, or if he has something in his contract, but clearly he doesn't. That he can't flirt with other teams and stuff. But it got to be a buyout or something too. You feel me? So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think Carolina would be that team. They're okay or whatever. They have the running game. They're close to what Michigan kind of is or whatever, but not with the quarterback. Like for real. Like you got a lot of work to do over there, bro. That's gonna take 2 or 3 years to get those boys right.
Well, the obvious jobs would be the Panthers, the Colts, and the Broncos, right?
Broncos, right.
Mm-hmm. So if you were gonna take any of those, I would definitely say the Broncos before Russell Wilson got there and polluted the air. But I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't leave for any one of them if I was Harbaugh, man. I really wouldn't. I don't think that you're going to fare better than you did in San Francisco at one of those teams in these upcoming years. The NFL is changing. It's different now. I think he's fine exactly where it's at, or I think he's fine where he's at right now. But honestly, I could see it going either way, whether he stays or whether he goes. I hope he stays, but if he goes, we'll be fine, because he's built us back up to that pedestal, back up to that highest level. So, and we haven't been there in a long, long time since I was a kid. So we've been enjoying it. We've been soaking it in, back-to-back Big Ten championships, back-to-back playoff appearances. Unfortunately, we have not won a game yet, but hopefully next year, man. There's always next year for that kind of shit when you got these stud players and Heisman hopefuls on your team. We're going to get our players every year. We're going to be back.
And I'm about to say, and y'all got all those boys coming back too. So for real, that's a blessing too. You feel me? So y'all gonna be right back in the thick of things next year too. You know what I'm saying? For real. So I like Harbaugh though, man. I like Harbaugh, man. I think he can do big things, but man, I think Michigan is the place where he needs to be at, whatever, for at least another couple of years. He got to win that natty though, man. For real, don't leave that stuff unfinished. You feel me?
If he would have won the natty this year, he would have been gone.
Right. Don't leave that stuff unfinished, man. You so close to the promised land, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do that thing. You feel me?
For sure.